Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we are jumping headfirst into Pokemon Go Fest Global 2025.
Oh yeah, this is the big one.
It really is shaping up to be truly epic, isn't it? This isn't just some random weekend event.
No way. It's the celebration for Jugo players this year. So much stuff packed in.
Exactly. And our mission today is simple. Unpack every single must-know detail. All the stuff that just got revealed. We're talking dates, times, the super rare Pokemon.
There's powerful raids, the bonuses, all of it.
Everything you need to be totally prepped and, ready to make the most of it.
And honestly, the amount of new content, the strategies you'll need to think about, it's huge. This is going to change how you play, at least for a while.
Okay, let's dive in. First things first, the basics. When is this actually happening?
Right, lock this in. Saturday, June 28th and Sunday, June 29th. 2025, of course.
And the times?
It runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time on both days. 8 hours of Go Fest madness.
Perfect. And the best news, right off the bat, anyone can participate, right? Like the base event.
Absolutely. Trainers everywhere can join in the basic fun for free. No cost to just, play during those hours.
But there's always a but. The ticket. Tell us about the upgrade.
Right, the ticket. If you really want to maximize things, the ticket is kind of key. It's $14.99 or your local price.
And what does that unlock? Like, what's the real value add?
Oh, a ton. Exclusive content, much better shiny odds, extra raid passes, special research. Yeah, there's a long list. Plus, a nice little immediate bonus if you buy it from the web store.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
You get 3 premium battle passes, 5 rare candies, and 5 max revives thrown in, just for buying it there. Pretty sweet deal.
That is pretty sweet. And wasn't there an early bird thing too with Skiddo?
Yeah, good memory. If you bought the ticket by April 15th and played a bit back then, you got timed research for an early Skiddo encounter.
See, they're packing value in even before the main event.
Sure.
Okay, beyond the schedule, let's talk Pokemon. Who's showing up? Any big debuts?
Okay, brace yourself. The big one. Volcanion. The mythical Pokemon.
Yeah, finally making its global debut.
Exactly. It's only been at in-person Go Fests before. So ticket holders get an exclusive special research story.
That leads to an encounter.
Yep, culminates in your chance to catch Volcanion. Just one chance, though. Make it count.
And if you already have one from, Seattle or London?
Then you get Volcanion candy instead. Still useful.
Okay, a mythical debut is huge. What else?
Also, for ticket holders, 2 more big gets. Skiddo and Klefki are available globally for the first time.
Ah, Skiddo from City Safaris and Klefki, the France exclusive, right?
That's the one. But during Go Fest, if you have a ticket and use incense, they'll actually be attracted to it in specific habitats.
Which habitats?
Skiddo will be in the Galvanic Dojo habitat, and Klefki pops up in the Face Swamp. So, much easier to get.
Okay, incense is key for those. Now, shinies. Tell me there are new shinies.
Oh, you bet. And this is for everyone, ticket or no ticket. Get ready for shiny Carbink and shiny Frigibax making their global debut.
Whoa, okay, that's awesome. Carbink and Frigibax, everyone has a shot.
Everyone has a shot, if you're lucky. Standard odds for non-ticket holders, which are, tough, about 1 in 512.
But for ticket holders.
That's where the ticket really shines, literally.
Yeah.
Boosted shiny rates. Significantly boosted. Probably around that 1 in 128 mark for most featured Pokemon.
So 4 times better odds.
Roughly, yeah. Makes a massive difference if you're hunting those sparkles, especially for things like the unknown attracted to incense.
Right, gotta have that ticket if shiny hunting is your main goal. Okay, let's shift gears to the really heavy hitters, the raids.
Yeah, the raid scene is going to be intense. Saturday is all about Crown Shield Zamazenta.
And Sunday.
Crown Swordization takes the stage. You battle them in those powerful crown forms.
But when you catch them, they're back to the regular hero form, correct?
Correct. Hero of many battles form. And then the fun begins. You need to transform them.
How does that work? I heard something about energy.
Yep, you need energy. Specifically, 1,000 Crown Shield energy for Zamazenta or 1,000 Crown Sword energy for Zacian.
1,000? How do you get that much?
Raiding them. Each successful raid gives you energy maybe between, say, 80 and 170 per battle.
So, quick math, that's what, 6 to 12 raids per Pokemon just to get enough energy for one transformation? Oof.
It's a grind, no doubt. However, the ticket comes to the rescue again.
How so?
If you have the ticket, there's branching special research. You choose a sword path or a shield path. Completing that gives you enough energy for one transformation.
Wait, really? So 1,000 energy just from the research?
Exactly. It basically cuts that massive raid grind in half for one of them. Huge relief.
Okay, that makes the ticket seem almost essential if you want the crown forms without raiding constantly. Anything else needed for the transformation?
Yes, one more thing. The Pokemon needs to know the move Iron Head.
Is that a legacy move? Do I need an elite TM?
Nope. Good news, it's not legacy.
Yeah.
A regular charge TM will do the trick. Phew.
Okay, so get the energy, teach it Iron Head, then transform. And then Iron Head becomes...
Behemoth Blade for Zacian and Behemoth Bash for Zamazenta. Super powerful signature moves.
And these moves do more than just damage, right? Adventure effects.
That's the expectation. Behemoth Blade should boost your other Pokemon's attack in raids, and max battles maybe 10% in raids, 5% in max battles.
And Behemoth Bash boosts defense.
Same idea, yeah. Boosts defense by those percentages. Costs 5 candy and 5,000 Stardust to activate for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, but you can stack it.
Yes. You can stack the duration up to 24 hours. Imagine stacking attack or defense boosts for a whole day of raiding.
Wow, okay. That changes raid strategy quite a bit. Pre-buffing your teams. Interesting. What about max battles?
Right, they're interesting there too. They can't Dynamax themselves, obviously. But you can use them in max battles.
And they unlock those max moves.
Yep, Max Guard and Max Spirit. And what's really cool with Zamazenta, if you unlock Max Guard, it actually starts the battle with an active shield.
Like its Dauntless Shield ability from the main games. That's a neat touch.
Isn't it? Just a heads up, though. You can't put them at power spots to passively farm candy.
Ah, okay. And since they're going to be good in raids, GBL, max battles, you'll need a lot of candy. So, gotta raid them.
Pretty much. Lots of raiding is probably in your future if you want to power them up.
Okay, beyond the legendaries, any other raid bosses to look out for?
Yeah, some fun costume ones. Dapper Pikachu with little red, blue, or yellow accents will be in 1-star raids.
Cute. And 3-star.
Train Conductor Fillings, marching to 3-star raids.
Nice. And Dapper Pikachu might photobomb too.
Yep, expect snapshot photobombs, and maybe even see it in field research tasks. Keep an eye out. Oh, and one last little detail. The crowned Zacian and Zamazenta you catch from raids. They might have unique special backgrounds on their summary screen.
Ooh, a little extra flair for collectors. I like it. Okay, let's move from raids to the wild. What's the deal with habitats this year?
It's the classic rotating habitat system. 4 different themed habitats rotating every hour.
So each one appears twice during the day.
Exactly. For example, the first habitat is 10:11 a.m., then it comes back 2:03 p.m. local time. Same pattern for the other 3.
Gotcha. Can you give us a quick rundown of the habitats and maybe a key spawn or two?
So, first is Moonless Volcano. Think fire and rock types like Houndour, Fuecoco. And the rare spawn is Carbink.
Ooh, good chance for that shiny Carbink, maybe. Next!
Galvanic Dojo, Fighting in Grass, Machop Chespin, and the rare is Mienfoo.
Okay. And
Hypnotic Tundra, Ice and Water Focus, Alolan Sandshrew, Piplup, and the rare you'll be hunting is Frigibax.
another shot at that new shiny. And the last one.
Face Swamp, Fairy and Water types, Clefairy, Poplio, with the rarer Togetic potentially appearing.
Cool, so lots of variety rotating through. What about spawns that are just there all day, not tied to habitats?
Yeah, there are day-long encounters too. Saturday has a shield theme. Think Pokemon like Chansey, Larvitar,
Oh, nice. Any rares?
Goomy. The rare spawn for Saturday.
Awesome. And Sunday.
Sunday has a sword theme. So Galarian, Farfetch'd, Dino,
Excellent. And the rare.
Jingmar. So definitely distinct Pokemon pools each day on top of the rotating habitats. And lots of shiny potential in those lists too.
So much to catch. Now, you mentioned incense earlier for Skiddo and Klefki. What else does it do for ticket holders?
Incense is going to be your best buddy if you have that ticket. Besides Skiddo and Klefki, it also attracts other special Pokemon depending on the habitat, like Torkoal.
The regional?
Yep. Torkoal, Pachirisu, those kinds of exclusive spawns. And crucially, unknown.
Which unknown letters?
Different sets each day. Saturday's D-E-H-I-L-S. Sunday is D-O-R-S-W. Great for collectors and shiny hunters.
Okay, so incense is vital for ticket holders. Let's talk bonuses. What perks are active during the event?
All right, bonuses. Some are for everyone, active just during those 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. event hours.
Like what?
Surprise encounters when you take Jugo snapshots. Lure modules will last 1 hour instead of 30 minutes.
Nice for Pokestop camping.
Definitely. And party play duration gets a massive boost, lasts 8 hours. So your party can stick together all day.
8 hours. Wow. Any others for everyone?
Yes, that guaranteed XL candy from trades if you're level 31 or higher. That bonus is extended right through Jugo Fest weekend.
Great for re-rolling stats and getting candy. Okay, now the ticket holder bonuses.
These are even better, and they last longer from midnight to 11:59 p.m. local time each day.
All day long. Sweet. What do we get?
Okay, first, that increased chance of shiny Pokemon we talked about. Huge.
The big one.
Then, up to 9 free raid passes per day just from spinning gym photo discs.
9 a day. That's 18 free passes over the weekend.
Yep. You can also open up to 40 gifts daily, make up to 6 special trades each day.
6 special trades. Good for lucky trades.
Exactly. And all trades will cost half the usual Stardust. Plus, your buddy Pokemon will gain hearts faster.
Man, the ticket really stacks up the benefits. Okay, one more massive feature, Ultra Unlocks. How do those work?
This is where the global community comes together. During each Habitat Hour, there will be global challenges for ticket holders to complete.
Working together worldwide.
Precisely. And if enough challenges are completed across the globe, we unlock bonus events later in the summer.
What are the tiers?
If we as a community complete 15 challenges, we unlock a boosted Hisui celebration event in July. That includes a raid day, probably featuring Hisui and Lilligant.
Nice! What if we do better?
Complete 30 challenges, and we boost the Steel and Scales event later in July.
And the top tier?
The grand finale. If we manage to complete 45 challenges, we unlock a boosted Origin Raid Day on August 10th.
Origin Raid Day? You mean like Origin, Palkia, and Dialga? Or maybe even Giratina?
That's the strong suspicion.
Yeah.
A chance for boosted Origin form raids. So working together during Go Fest directly leads to better events down the line. It's pretty cool.
Definitely adds another layer of engagement.
Okay.
We've covered spawns, raids, bonuses. Now the crucial part. How do we prepare for all this madness? Let's get practical.
Absolutely. Prep is key to not feeling overwhelmed. Let's break it down. First up, incense and lures.
Right. Ticket holders need incense.
Yes, stock up. You'll want at least 8 per day for full coverage, assuming you're moving, because you need to walk for spawns every minute with incense now.
Good point. And lures?
Lures last an hour for everyone. So yeah, drop them as stops if you have them, help the community, but you probably don't need to buy lures unless you're out.
Okay. Next, raid passes.
Ticket holders get those 9 free orange passes daily from gyms, spin those gyms, but for Zacian and Zamazenta, you'll probably want more.
So, stockpile premium passes, or remote raids.
Definitely consider grabbing some premium passes if you plan to raid hard in person. But the big news is unlimited remote raids.
Unlimited.
From Friday, June 27th through Sunday, June 29th. So yes, covering the entire Go Fest weekend. You can remote raid those crowned legends as much as your wallet allows.
Okay, unlimited remotes changes the game for energy grinding. What about berries? Pinups for candy, obviously.
Yeah, pinups are good. But let's talk about the real MVP this year. Silver pinup berries.
Silver pinups. Why those specifically?
Think about it. The catch rate boost is almost as good as a golden raz, like 1.8x versus 2.5x.
Okay, slightly less catch power.
But you get a 2.33x candy bonus. And with Premier Balls maybe being more effective in raids as a global bonus and potentially boosted catch rates anyway.
You might not need the full golden raz power, and the extra candy from the silver pinup becomes way more valuable.
Exactly. Especially for these legendaries where you need so much candy. Silver pinups could be your secret weapon for farming that candy efficiently.
That is a fantastic tip. Okay, bag management. This is always a struggle.
Well, yeah. Prioritize Pokeballs. If you have an auto catcher, you need hundreds, maybe thousands. Then Ultra Balls. Great balls.
And Pokemon storage.
Clear it out before Saturday. Seriously. Aim for a minimum of 200 open slots, but honestly, 1,000 plus is ideal so you're not constantly stopping to transfer.
Don't wait until 10 a.m. Saturday morning. Got it. Any catching techniques?
Practice the fast catch trick. Look it up if you don't know. It saves tons of time. And the circle lock method for landing excellent throws on raid bosses. Efficiency is everything.
Good advice. Any other in-game prep?
One more thing. Adventure effects, if you happen to have Origin Palkia powered up.
Spatial Rend.
Yeah, activating Spatial Rend increases your spawn radius. For ticket holders especially, that wider radius means more chances at encountering shinies. Worth considering if you have it.
Nice synergy there. Okay, finally, real-world prep. This stuff matters too.
Absolutely critical. Pack snacks. Pack lots of water, stay hydrated, sunscreen if you're outside, comfortable shoes.
And the most important thing.
Batteries. Multiple external battery packs, charging cables. For your phone, for your auto catcher if you use one, your phone will die otherwise.
Cannot stress that enough. Plan your charging strategy. Maybe plan a route if you're walking.
Yep, and maybe meet up with friends. Playing in a group is always more fun, and you can coordinate lures, raids, trades. It just enhances the whole experience. And get some sleep Friday night.
Wow. Okay, that was an incredibly thorough deep dive into Pokemon Go Fest Global 2025. We hit everything: the dates, the times, Volcanion, the crown legends, shiny Carbink and Frigibax, habitats, bonuses, ultra unlocks, prep tips.
This is a lot.
It really is. This is, without a doubt, the Pokemon Go event of the summer. Just so many opportunities packed into one weekend.
For sure. And, thinking bigger picture, beyond just catching stuff. How might this Go Fest with the community challenges, these new utility moves like Behemoth Blade and Bash, how might it change things going forward? Future events, the battle meta.
That's a great point. It feels like more than just a collection event this year.
It does. So maybe the question for you listening is, as you prep, what's your main goal going to be? Chasing that Shindo, maxing out Zacian, helping hit those 45 challenges for the origin raids. Something to think about.
A fantastic thought to leave everyone with. Thank you so much for breaking all that down, and thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We wish you the absolute best of luck for an amazing Pokemon Go Fest Global 2025.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Get out there, stay safe, have fun, and make the most of every single minute.